Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allendary. I'm a speech-language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I am here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out home practice routine. We want everyone doing their speak out exercises every single day. It is so important. I want to thank everybody who provided feedback on the idea of doing 20-minute sessions. I want you to know that 3/4 of you, and we checked the chat, the emails, the voicemail messages, I even talked to a few people. 3/4 of you say you prefer the 20-minute sessions, but you do not want to lose the education piece. It made me, well, in a way it made me feel good, but in a way it didn't. Many of you said that you have learned more about Parkinson's from these sessions than even from your doctors. So that makes me feel good, but does not make me feel good that you're not getting the information somewhere else. So I want to guarantee you that you are going to get a great vocal workout, and I will include the education piece by the end of this week, okay? I want you to give me some more feedback and let me know if you are getting the information that you need. I want to start off with some education right now. And I'm bringing this up for several reasons. Some of you have asked questions about using a voice amplifier, and I'm going to tell you not to use that, okay? It is very rare that that would help anybody. And some of you have asked about Botox injections or collagen injections for your vocal folds. And so I'm going to answer the question by showing you this diagram. There are 4 speech subsystems, 4 systems that have to work together in order to make your speech clear. We'll start at the bottom. You've got the respiratory muscles, okay, your breath support for speech. You have the phonatory, which is your vocal folds. Then you have the articulatory, your tongue, your lips, your palate, and the resonatory, and that's kind of the resonance of your voice. I can struggle with that because I was born with a cleft palate, so my voice can sound kind of nasally. We don't have to worry about that as much for Parkinson's. So for the respiratory, the phonatory, and the articulatory systems, those 3 have to work together. If you add on a voice amplifier, so some people say, well, it makes sense. If my voice is too soft, let me add an amplifier to make my voice louder. Why does that not work? It doesn't work because when you amplify the sound, you have not done anything to strengthen the respiratory system, the phonatory, the vocal folds, or the articulatory. It's like putting a Band-Aid on it, trying to make the voice louder, but you're not putting forth any more effort. So it's not going to work. If you add a voice amplifier and you don't do anything to increase the strength of the 3 subsystems, then you are going to amplify a sound that is breathy and not clear. It's not good. Same thing, or a little bit differently, if you go to a doctor and they want to use Botox injections or collagen injections in your vocal folds, for some people, maybe it's necessary, okay? Maybe, but if you puff up the vocal folds, which is what the injections are supposed to do, you're trying to make them a little thicker so that they will close better and you will get a better voice, a better sounding voice. But if you do that, again, you're not impacting the respiratory system or the articulatory. You're trying to adjust the problem by just puffing up the vocal folds. Botox injections only last about 3 months. It's not cheap, and you're not doing anything to strengthen the muscles. When you speak out, you are working all of the systems, even the resonance. You're improving that. You're taking a deeper breath. You're moving the vocal folds better. You're moving your mouth. And that is why you want to focus on speaking out. Don't try these other systems unless you work with a speech pathologist, unless you have a serious problem, maybe a swallowing problem that is so bad they think they need to do that. But really think about it. There is no easy way to improve the speech. There's no quick fix, no quick an amplifier or the Botox injections, just good hard work. And speaking of that, let's get to work. Everybody take a sip of water with intent. We're going to work all the speech subsystems. We're going to start with the me, me, my, mo, moo. Lift your voice and speak out. Project your voice over your computer. Ready? Me, me, my, mo, moo. Good job. Let's do it again. Me, me, my, mo, moo. Good job. Let's do it again. Connect them. Me, me, my, mo, moo. Again. Me, me, my, mo, moo. One more time. Ready? Me, me, my, mo, moo. Very good. Go ahead and take a sip of water. When you're thinking about the different subsystems, one thing that is very important is that you do not focus on these subsystems separately. So you don't think about your breathing. You're not going to think about the vocal folds. You're not going to think about over-articulating. You're just going to speak out. And when you do that, you will be working the full system. Let's move on to the ahs. Deliberately open your mouth and speak out. Ready? Ah. Very good. Let's do it again. Project your voice across the room. Let your voice hit the wall in front of you. Ready? Strong all the way to the end. Do not trail off. Ready? We're working hard. With intent, speak out. One more ah. Ah. Good job. Let's take a sip of water. We have earned it. When you sip your water, make sure to swallow with intent. All right. The next exercise, the glides. I want you to project out with intent, an ah, a steady ah, and then slowly glide up. Get as many little notes in there as you can. Here we go. Ah. Ah. Very nice. With intent. You can do it. Ready? When you get to the top, make sure you stop all the way. Close your mouth, let everything settle. before you do the downward glide. Let's go ahead and do it again. Ready? Notice my mouth is staying open. We're speaking out. The sound is in front of us. Let's do one more. Ready? Nice job. Let's all pick up our cup or glass with intent and swallow with intent. We've done the warm-ups, the ahs, the glides. We're moving on to the counting, which re-coordinates the breathing pattern, that respiratory system. We're working on that, and then when we say the numbers, we're working on the articulatory and then also the phonatory, all at the same time. Say every number, connect them, okay? Connect them and stop at the end of each line. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Let's go backwards. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's go 1 to 6 and 7 to 12. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Every word with intent. Take your sip of water. We're working hard, so I have a picture to show you to cheer you up. This is your reward. Ready? Baby Harvey. Hopefully all of you know that baby Harvey is my grandbaby. Is that cute or what? Wonderful, right? All right, today's topic. Hello, May. Everybody say that with intent. Hello, May. We're going to read some sentences with intent. I want you to speak out and then stretch out the highlighted words. I am purposefully doing that so that you will use intent. It'll force you to think about it more. Ready? Star Wars fans say, "May the 4th be with you." Say that again. Star Wars fans say, "May the 4th be with you." These are all things that are happening in May. Ready? May 5th is Cinco de Mayo. Again, May 5th is Cinco de Mayo. Next, Mother's Day is on May 14th. Again, Mother's Day is on May 14th. Next, May is the month of graduations. Again, May is the month of graduations. Will you be going to any graduations? Let's read the next one. There is the Kentucky Derby and Nurses Appreciation Day. Do we have any nurses practicing with us? Will any of you be going to the Kentucky Derby? Use the chat and tell us. Let's read this again with intent. There is the Kentucky Derby and Nurses Appreciation Day. Next. There is also the Indy 500 and Memorial Day. One more time. There is also the Indy 500 and Memorial Day. Everybody take a sip of water with intent. We will move on to our cognitive exercise. For the cognitive exercise, we are having to think and speak out at the same time. I want you to think of some names that start with the letter M. Go ahead, with intent. Let's read these. Mary, Michael, Melissa, Michelle, Matthew, Mason, Madison. How about names that start with the letter A? Say them with intent. Read these with intent. Andrew, Allison, Amy, Arthur, Aaron, Angela. And how about words that start with Y? Not necessarily names, words that start with the letter Y. Read these with intent. Yellow, yard, young, yes, yacht, yams. Categories is a great way to work on speaking with intent and thinking. All right, Dr. Boone's words. Each nonsense word twice. Speak out. Ready? Gula ganga ga. Gula ganga ga. Don't trail off. Ready? Kukamanguka. Kukamanguka. You can do it. Ready? Gangla. Gangla. And the last one. Kukla. Kukla. We're using a lot of intent. Take a sip of water. We're moving on to the bonus reading. I think this will be interesting. To you. We're going to read about the Empire State Building. What does that have to do with May? The bonus reading is more challenging. It's more than reading just one sentence at a time. We're coordinating the different subsystems of speech by reading one sentence after the other. Let's start reading together. The Empire State Building opened its doors on May 1st, 1931. At the point of its construction, it held the record for being the tallest building in the world. Many other sky-high constructions have since dwarfed it, but it's still an awe-inspiring feature of the New York cityscape. You're familiar with the words now. I want you to read it again with more intent. Read it like you're making a big announcement. Ready? The Empire State Building opened its doors on May 1st, 1931. At the point of its construction, it held the record for being the tallest building in the world. Many other sky-high constructions have since dwarfed it, but it's still an awe-inspiring feature of the New York cityscape. Good job. I got a good workout. Do you feel like you got a good workout? I hope so. Join me all week. At the end of the week, give me some feedback on how we can improve these 20-minute sessions. This is for you. I never want to sacrifice quality, meaning your vocal workout, for anything trying to make something shorter. The purpose of doing this is to get everybody practicing every single day, and getting more people to practice. All right, thank you for joining me today. I'll be back tomorrow. Download the reading material if you want some extra practice. Take what you learned during this session and practice. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.